everyone, so this is day 2 of 30 days streak challenge from GFG. So we'll be solving a problem of the day of today, that is 24th of July. So we can see the question is check for BST. Let's go into it, and it is marked as easy, so let's see how easy it is. So basically, given the root of a binary tree, check whether it is a binary search tree or not. Note, we are considering that binary search trees cannot contain duplicate nodes. Oh, so the values will be very unique every time. Okay, fine. A BST is defined as below. Okay, we know the meaning of BST, right? So binary search tree is a tree where a left subtree of a node contains only nodes with keys less than the node's key. So left side, the elements will be lesser than the root node, and on the right side of the tree the elements will be greater than the root node. So as you can see, 2 here, 1 is less than 2, and when it comes to others, 3 and 4, which are greater than 2. Okay, so moving forward, so they have already given us a boolean return type, which means if it is a binary search tree, we have to return true, or else we will be returning false. So basically, let's write the basic condition, which is if root is equals to null, just return true, because no elements are present, right? So what we are going to do, as you can see, the parameters are only single parameter, that is root. Will make a variable outside this function with the name int previous value, which will be integer dot minimum value. Why this value? Because what I'm gonna do, as it is a binary search tree, we'll be having in order traversal for this. So what it means, whenever we have a in order traversal for a binary search tree, the elements which are returned will be in the sorted order. So if we perform in order traversal for any binary search tree, the output of the traversal will be the array elements or the list of elements which are in a sorted order. If I perform binary search tree on this BST, so it will return the elements as 1 2 3 5. So it means the elements will be always in the sorted form when it comes to in order traversal for a binary search tree. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to visit each node, and I'm going to store its value in this previous integer, and I'm going for the next node. Whenever I'm going to visit the next node, I'm going to compare it with the previous value. If my previous value is lesser than the current current node's value, it means it is following the in order traversal technique, and the tree is in the form of, the tree is a binary search tree. Okay, if the previous element is greater than the current node's value, it means we are performing the in order traversal, but the answer which we want is not in the ascending order. Actually, it is in the something other order. So at that moment, we'll be returning false. So for that reason, first of all, after writing this condition, the basic condition is like to check, to perform a in order traversal, we have to move towards the left side of the tree. Let's say I'm going to call is BST same function root dot left. If it returns false, if this function return false, it means the subtree is not a binary search tree. So at that moment I have to return false. So if it is true, if it is binary search tree, it will enter the if block. Otherwise, if I make it as negation of that, then I'm going to return false. What will happen actually here, whenever the left subtree, we are calling the left subtree, if it returns false, it means the left subtree is not a binary search tree, so it will return false, and here negation of false, it will become true, and after that we are going to return false from here itself. We'll not check for the right side tree, right subtree, because there is no need, because left subtree is not a binary search tree. So what's the use of searching in the right subtree? Okay, if it is a binary search tree, it will return a true here. True, it means negation of true, it means false, so it will not execute this return statement, that is false. So it will go for the next one. Let's check if previous is less than the current root dot data. If we, in that case, we'll just simply edit our previous value with the root dot data. And otherwise, if it is not if previous is not lesser than the current root node value, it means we have to return false again. Now we have visited the left side of the tree. Now it's time to visit the right side of the tree. So just going to write the same statement, and here we are going to implement right. Okay, if if everything is goes well, and if everything is right, then simply in the end we are going to return true. Okay, let's compile and run. Okay, so it is returning true. Just let me submit. Okay, I hope all the test cases are getting passed. So our second day of this challenge, which is conducted by Geeks for Geeks, we have completed it. So yeah, don't forget to share your achievement on Twitter or LinkedIn. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you. Bye bye.